Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Leicester Fan TV for tonight's Friday Night Fanzone show. Friday already. I'm losing track of the days because Leicester seems to be playing every other day, but I'll be joined as always by Josh, aka Sportser. We'll be talking about the game last night against Braga. That was 4-0 win, 3 wins out of 3 in Europe. We'll be looking forward to Wolves we have on Sunday. We'll be looking forward to that game. As always, getting our predictions in, team news, all of that. So yeah, make sure you carry on watching, and yeah, it's the Friday Night Fanzone show. So everyone, thanks for everyone who's joined already so far. Brilliant for you to be on. You know, we're going to have a nice show tonight talking about another win for Leicester City. Let's get some comments in before we properly start. So Kaysen is here. Hi lads, hi to you Kaysen. Evening Reese, the link's in there. Reese, click the link. I can see Chris has done it already, so we'll be getting him on shortly. Amanda here, good evening. Good evening Amanda, thank you for watching. Tom is here, my co-commentator now on the watch alongs. Tom, click the link if you've got time. Imtiaz here, good evening to you, mate. Gray says, hey up Locks, what City got to do on Sunday for you to shave your Swede? We'll talk about it soon. I don't know yet. Let's have a think. We'll get onto it. I'll have a think about it and let you know. God knows, it's gonna happen every week. It's gonna happen one day if we're doing it every single week. So I'm dreading that. It was for Fana last night. Imtiaz, Sportster is my boy. I love him. There you go. Already the fans coming in for Sportster. God, loads of comments coming in just before we add in Josh. Ross says, hello, Locks and Josh. Already had my food, so if I come on, I'm prepared this time. Ross, we've got a couple of people on the link already. So we will click the link, you know, get another one. The more the merrier. Mick is here. Your hair looks a bit harsh, lol. What do you mean? Go on, Mick. I can't really see your picture very clear, so I can't judge yours. Come on, click the link and we'll be able to have a chat about yours. Lee is here. Played brilliant last night. We'll get on to last night's performance, Lee. Great performance. And then finally, Gray's here. Good evening, Gray. Right, loads of people clicking the link, so let's get Josh in straight away. Josh, how are you, mate?
I'm good, Locks, and good. How are you?
Very, very good indeed, my friend. So let's get on straight to last night because it's going to be a busy show tonight. So Leicester 4, Braga 0, Josh. I think you did a watch along last night as well, didn't you? Obviously, me and Tom did as well. So, Sports stealing some of our views. No, you did it first, mate. Don't you did it first. I mean, what a performance, Josh. That's 3 wins from 3 in Europa League. You know, Maddison said last night in his interview, we worked so hard to get to the Europa League. Well, I hope it should have been Champions League, but we worked so hard to get to Europe for nights like that. What are your thoughts on the game, and especially, you know, your thoughts on how we've done so far this season in the Europa League?
Yeah, to be honest, I was quite shocked, to be honest. I was expecting a really, really tough game, but it was either Leicester who put in a great performance or Braga were really poor last night, because overall I thought that'd be a really, really hard game for Leicester. But to come out with a 4-0 win, I think that's our biggest win in Europe as well. We've beaten that record twice now in the Europa League already this season. So yeah, it's a great result. And it's a great start to the group as well. 3 points clear, and I think that's basically got us through, to be honest. I think a couple of points here and there, we should be all right.
Yeah, completely agree. Gray says we stole the show with class. I think at half time, Josh, I was saying to Tom, the next goal is so important, because obviously you saw with Ike, they got that goal back after half time last week. And they nearly got a second straight after, unlucky not to get a second. So it was important. And then obviously we get that goal after half time. Iheanacho, Josh, 2 goals. And was it 2 goals? 2 goals and an assist last night. People were debating. Well, he got fluky with both his goals, and the assist was a shot. On my side, I'm saying you can't slag him off. He scored 2 and he's assisted 1. And last week he scored 1 and assisted 2. What's your take on it?
No, I'm happy, to be honest. A goal's a goal, in my opinion. I heard Maddison in his post-match interview. He said he wants to score more scrappy type of goals. I think they've done that so far this season. And for Iheanacho, the goal, the assists were quite scrappy here and there, but he still got them. They still count as well. So King Kelechi in the Europa League is the man. He's doing great.
King Kelechi. It's splitting opinions. I see people on Twitter and all this. If he has an awful game, fair enough. If you want to have a go at him, right? But come on, it's going to be impossible. I don't think we'll ever find a replacement for Vardy, and obviously Nacho isn't even a Vardy type of player. But when you're resting Vardy, right? When you're resting him, and you want someone to come in and do a job, you cannot look past 2 goals and an assist. I don't care how the goals went in. We won 4-0, right? If all 4 goals were dodgy, you wouldn't be saying, "Oh well, I don't know about that."
Exactly.
But we won 4-0. He scored 2, he assisted 1. Don't care what anyone says. Let's move on from King Kelechi. Anyway, let's get Chris into the show, and then we'll get Reese in just after. Hello, Chris, mate. How are you?
How you can still say it wasn't a fluff? It was a fluff.
No, I'm not saying it weren't a fluff. I'm just saying we can't slag him off after a performance like that.
Yeah.
No, he was fantastic last night. He was. But yeah, it was a fluff all night long.
You're about the assist, yeah? Yeah. I mean,
I know he was trying to shoot and he fluffed it.
Yeah. Well, I think, to be fair, if Vardy had done it, I think, he wouldn't be getting such a hard time because it's Vardy. So I just feel like sometimes cut him a bit of slack. He's done well for us in the Europa League, and he's allowed us to rest Vardy for Sunday, which is a big game against Wolves. Who was your man of the match last night, Chris?
My man of the match was Kelechi.
There we go. Yeah, Kelechi, yeah.
King Kelechi.
Just again there, King Kelechi. And in terms of the Europa League, how we've done so far, Chris, obviously, I think we're all delighted with 3 wins from 3. It's not the hardest group we could have had. Braga was, on paper, the toughest opposition. Yeah. I've got a question for both of you. I'll start with you, Chris. Do you think now, we haven't mathematically secured qualification. We know we have got it, but do you see, if you were Brendan, would you now in the last 2 games, would you leave some boys at home? Because I think have we got 2 away games? Is that right? Or one away game?
Yeah, 2 away, 1 home.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 3 games left. Yeah, of course we have.
Yeah.
So what would you do? Would you okay, maybe not leave them at home, but would you kind of play a weakened side now? Even more weakened than what we have done recently, to rest those legs for the league?
No, not at all. Because Kelechi, as we say, is obviously playing in Europa. He's not really playing in the league at the moment, apart from being sub player more than anything at the moment. So no, why fix what isn't broken? And we kind of signed up for this when we got into Europa. We said, okay, we're going to be having some more games now. We need to be fully fit and ready, kind of thing. And I know we've had some injuries, but some are coming back. So if anything, as I say, why fix what isn't broken?
And what do you think, Josh?
I'm a bit split. I get what Chris is saying. I think we could potentially rest a few players. I think we have a tough schedule of Premier League games as well coming up, so we could potentially rest a few. But yeah, just like Chris says, there's no point really resting too many because we've done so well last season to get into it. We might as well just do it as well as we can. But yeah, I think potentially a couple of players here and there, but overall I think we should try and keep it as strong as possible. Yeah,
let's just get a couple of comments in, then we'll get Reese and Ross in. Let's have a look. So Gray says, Madders, man of the match for me. Lee says, I'm happy Vardy rests and Mendy. Michael says, what a team. We seem to be utterly untouchable at the moment. All teams must fear us at the moment. Andy says, Fofana let the team down by not scoring. Yeah, because I kept my hair. Nice one.
How dare he?
Jono says, the result surprised me a little last night. I think we are building a good spirit in the squad. There's a question here. We'll get into that in a minute. Lineker's Apples says Europa will become placed to bed in our rescues. Evan, Soyuncu, Ricardo, Castagna, Wilf, etc. Now, this question takes me on to a little game we're going to play. I played it a little bit last night with Tom. Let's get Reese and Ross into the stream. Hello, Reese, mate. How are you?
I'm good. You?
Yes, very good. Thank you. Ross, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm sound, lad.
Good. Right, we're going to play a little game tonight, lads. I haven't got a name. How does it go? I'm sure I named it last night. Let's just go for in or out, okay? In, out, it's all about. Yeah, sorry, it's past half past 7. It's after. So I'm going to ask you. Basically, the rules of the game are simple. I'm going to name some injured players who are coming back into the squad fit soon.
Yeah.
And basically you just say in or out. If you say in, you want them to slot straight back into the starting 11. If you say out, you think that they should spend some time on the bench because of obviously how our squad is performing at the minute. So that's the game. I'm going to go about each player at a time and then each of you at a time. So I'll start with you, Josh. Let's start with Johnny Evans.
Oh my god.
What a start.
I'll say out or rest.
No, you can say out. Yeah, there's no beating around the bush here. It's out. All right.
Yeah.
Chris, Johnny Evans.
Out.
Reese, Johnny Evans.
Out.
And Ross.
Out.
There we go. I'll say out as well. Yeah.
That wasn't toughy.
Back to Josh. This one is Soyuncu.
In.
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 There we go. I'm saying in. The next one is Ricardo Pereira.
Oh.
In. Definitely in.
Out.
Oh.
In.
In.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Didn't want to get mugshot in there.
I'm gonna go in there. And then two more to go. Castagna.
In.
Oh, definitely in.
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 Okay, and this one, I'm going to start this one off because this is the one which I think is, at the minute, the actual easiest one to answer. I'm going to go with Wilfred Ndidi, and I'm saying out.
Ooh. No, in.
Out.
In.
Can you have both?
Out or in? We're not having both. We're not Puel over here anymore.
Nobody wants in and out.
Jesus. I'm gonna have to say in. I'm gonna have to.
Well, that wraps up the game tonight, lads. Join us next week for the next one, or maybe in a year's time when we've got our next littering of injuries. So, guys,
Next week.
there's going to be loads of in and outs in the chat. So instead of just going through each player, just one, that Ndidi one, in or out for Ndidi. Now, I said in. Josh, you said, sorry, I said out. Josh, you said in. Why in? Why over Mendy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think Wilf just brings so much, to be honest. Obviously, Mendy's done well, but Wilf is he's just a different level, in my opinion. Breaks up the play so easily, and when he's in a side, I think we can just go to a complete new level. I mean, yeah, Mendy's done good, but I think Wilf is just that level above.
And Chris, you said out.
Out.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you agree with me. Just Mendy at the minute is solid. He's playing so well, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, Wolf is seriously on form at the moment. And don't get me wrong, Ndidi was great before he got injured, but I just think Mendy just has that slight more solidness. That's why I said it out. Ross,
you said in, right?
I said in. Now, we don't have to drop Mendy. What? The first 2 games of the season?
No. I know what he's going to say. He's going to say Ndidi at centre back. I'm not having it. I'm not having it, Ross. I'm sorry. I know this is a show for the people and for the fans. But if you've just said yes. You just said Soyuncu in, haven't you? So
Yeah, but why can't you have Soyuncu?
True.
Bit of Ndidi and bit of Fofana.
But you're saying that you'd rather Ndidi you'd rather a defence of Fofana, Soyuncu, and Ndidi over Fofana, Soyuncu, and Evans because you said Evans out.
Is injured. If thing is though, if you look at the first 2 games of the season when Ndidi was in, did we or did we not lose?
Yeah, but we're not losing now.
We did a couple of games ago. When Ndidi was centre back, he played well. You know, I don't see why not. I'm not.
Okay, so would you? Okay. So, someone put in. Oh, let's get to you quickly, Reese. You said in, didn't you, for Ndidi? Is that over Mendy?
Yeah, absolutely. He's for me. I mean, I know Mendy's done brilliantly, but Ndidi for me, there's only Kante's better than him in the world.
Oh, now
Ndidi is quality.
I put this in the chat the other day. Ndidi is better than Conte. Discuss.
Not for me.
Because
You look at what Kante's won. Kante's won a World Cup. When Ndidi's come back and won a World Cup.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
I'm not
going
too
to do that with Nigeria, but okay.
I mean, this is it. I mean,
You never know.
It's a debate. It's a debate that we could have. I think, I don't know. I think it's difficult to bring Ndidi in straight away for Mendy because he's been absolutely brilliant. I think so. I appreciate your opinions, and I get that player-wise, who's the better player? I would say Wilfred Ndidi. But I think at the minute, with the form that Mendy's on, I don't know. I think it's a difficult decision to make there. Let's see what a few people are saying. So Jono says Mendy is potentially better distribution, but Ndidi is a beast.
I like Tom's comment.
Difficult one. Where's Tom? There we go. Ross had too much gravy and chips and gravy. What do you think? So I can't remember what you said last night. I did ask you, Tom. Did you say Ndidi in? Chips and gravy. No, chips and gravy. Yeah. And then Linux Apples, who brought the question up originally, he says Ricardo Soyuncu, Fofana, Evans, Castagna with Wilf in front. So a few people there saying Wilf instead of Mendy, but I don't know. I think it'll be harsh.
Could you reckon he could go a bit more forward? A bit, not too much forward. Not like a Madison role.
You had him at centre back a minute ago.
No, one thing is, all right, okay. All right, here's my thing then. So
yeah, go on.
If Mendy doesn't get dropped, which he shouldn't do because he's been fantastic at the moment, could Ndidi push a little bit further up? Not attack, not Madison position before anyone jumps the gun. Something like a Tielemans role or a Pratt role. Something.
But then how do you leave?
I don't think
how
that
do you
would
leave
work.
Tielemans and Pratt out?
I'm just saying, could it?
I think Mendy would go to that.
Fair enough.
I don't think that could work because I don't think that they could do the sort of like play on to Vardy or play on to Under at the moment as we're doing. All these kind of things that are pushing us forward. I don't think Ndidi could do that in midfield. I really don't.
I agree. We've got a comment here, Facebook user though, and I do know who it is. It is. I don't know who it is. I do know who it is. I just can't think of his name off the top of my head. There's a lot of comments here. But the question, I had a debate yesterday, Morgan or Moore. Now we're not saying who's the better player in the whole career or at the peak. That wasn't the debate. The debate was we've been linked with Liam Moore, guys, recently, and it's I wouldn't say split. I'd say 80% of fans are saying no, I don't think so. I don't want him. I mean, he's top of the league with Reading, right? He's playing well in the Championship, and I understand it's the Championship, but I mean that's where Morgan came from. Yeah, exactly. So, what are your thoughts on that, Josh? On the Moore rumor, would you take him at Leicester? My point with I can't remember your name. Sorry, I can't remember who it was I was speaking to about it. But yeah, my point was Moore at this moment in time. He obviously, I think Morgan's going to retire at the end of the season. If not, he's going to go somewhere. But yeah, I would see him retiring. So why not bring in Moore? Next season, we're going to have one less defender. Well, two if Fuchs goes. I'm not too sure if Fuchs is going to go or not, but it's his last year. why not bring more in? You know, depending on the price, why not bring him in? And he is going to be another squad player if he's happy to do that. Josh, what do you think?
Yeah. I think that can be a decent sign. Obviously, it'll settle straight into the squad or like surroundings and stuff. Obviously, he's not going to start, but he'll definitely be important last season. And at this rate, we're definitely going to get at least Champions League or Europa League again next season. So the more players we have, the better, really.
Yeah. Chris, Liam Moore.
No.
Reason?
Because basically, I think at the moment when it comes to, we're kind of sort of settling now with our defenders. We've got obviously a few injured, but even still, when we've got 3 at the back, we're still strong. So I don't think Liam Moore would even if we did sign him, I don't think we'd play him unless it's a cup match or stuff like that. And I just don't think that he would fit into the team's or Brendan Rodgers' idea of what we need to do to get up front.
Yeah. Fair enough. Ross?
I'd like to see him back. I thought he was unlucky to obviously leave Leicester in the way because obviously Morgan and Hoof playing so amazingly in that title-winning season. Obviously, he couldn't get it. At least he's better than Bennett. That's true. I think we could all agree on that one. But no, when Liam Moore played for us, he was brilliant. He weren't the best in the world, but he put a shift in. Does anyone remember his goal against Wigan? What an header!
I
remember that. What an header! I like to see him back. 100%.
Yeah, and Reece.
Difficult one because we all know he's a good player. I believe he's captain at Reading, isn't he? So he's a natural leader. But I think we've got one better on loan already who isn't getting played.
What was that? Sorry.
I think we've got Benkovic, who's on loan, who's a quality player. So I don't know.
Benkovic reminds me.
I wouldn't complain if he came back because, like I say, he's a leader. He's a Leicester lad, I believe, as well, isn't he?
Yeah, Loughborough. Yeah, I mean, Mark says here you cannot pick more of Morgan. I mean, personally, I'm sorry, 36-year-old Wes Morgan or 27-year-old Liam Moore. Personally, I would choose Liam Moore, but everyone's got their own opinion for that. So, and there, Gray says Morgan retiring and being given exact role at the end of the season.
I saw that.
Besides, Moore knows the club a lot. He's a Leicester fan. He's
rightfully so. Yeah, exact role in the club. Rightfully so.
Because he might regret it for it's like Heskey. He wanted to come back to Leicester, but Aston Villa stopped him coming back to us, and so that was a big regret for him. I'm not saying he was going to.
He was the one who gave us the money though when we were in administration.
He did. Him and Lineker. Yeah, he was going to go to Tottenham. Thank God he didn't go there. In a way, so.
Well, Tom's put there, which is a good point in the debate. It says Moore would want first-team football at 27 years of age, but he's not going to get that. So yeah, it all depends on if he would be happy to sit on the bench at Leicester. That's all it depends on. If he was, then I would take him. If he doesn't, then that's it. He can try and get promoted.
Even as a bench player, I can't see him being put on. And I said, if we were playing in a cup match, maybe, but.
Yeah, but if we were littered with injuries like we have been, I think he would play. I do think he would play. I mean, we have got 2 left backs at centre back. They've done a good job. Don't get me wrong, but still. There we go. Lineker's Apple says, I know Liam well. I'll find out and report back. Please do. That'd be great. Come back next Friday. Let's quickly, I've got one more question. I've got predictions to go through with all of you in a minute, but let's just quickly get on to my favourite time of the night. It's FPL chat. To be fair, it's not my favourite time of the night anymore. I hate it. Thanks. I bloody hate it. Josh is happy. So let's have a quick look as to how everyone is doing now. Thanks to Reece for doing these graphics for me. Let's start with the league there. Here we go. So in first place with 507 points. A game week, not a 94-point game week this week is I'll say it right this time because last time I absolutely butchered it. Van Spookenhausen.
Oh, I think I said it wrong then.
Yeah, I said Van Spunkenhausen last week, so apologies for that. I just said it again. Yeah, Van Spookenhausen. It was a good job there, Gary Wright. 507 points. Brilliant show there. If you stay there at the end of the season, you get 50 quid. For the fan store from Jamie at the Fox's Arms. Jacob Cotton in second place with 487 points in total, a 67-point game week, which is another good one. And then third place, Third place, Rushy Mead Elliott. Oh yeah, wanted Europa anyway. That's a good name. That actually, yeah, I
Great
did see that
name.
earlier on. That's a good one. And then number 3, third place, Rushy Mead Elite with 475 points. Another good name there. Andrew Beaton, who I believe has been in the top 3 since the first week or the second week, I think. Ross, do you remember? Reese, do you? I think he has been, hasn't he?
I think so. I think he might have dropped out once, but it's mainly been them 3 that have been contending for the top 3. I think I've seen their
Gary
names
and
quite a few
Andrew,
times.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. And then let's quickly move on to how us guys in the content team have done. Yeah, Josh, smile away, mate.
Yes.
Josh is 37th, first
Wow.
out of us guys with 437 points. I've dropped down to 3rd. Sam is in 2nd. Sam's in 2nd there with 382 points. I'm in 3rd. It's all gone wrong. I've got Callum Wilson captain tonight.
I think you're still doing better than I am.
Speaking of, what's the games tonight?
It's Newcastle and someone, and then someone and someone.
Southampton.
No, yeah, and then Phil there. Sorry, Jamie in 368th, Phil in 457th, and Tom, he's getting used to that bottom spot. Yeah,
Didn't know Tom was impersonating Tottenham.
Great week, Tom. 88 points,
88.
Brilliant. That's a good one. So remember, guys, you can join the link there. It's just in the image that Reese has provided there. XM080B. Type that in. You can still join. You'll be a bit behind, but you'll.
I did join that, and I said, I swear I'm near the bottom.
There's 600 people, so if you are near the bottom, that's a bad showing. And then, guys, let's just get on
the wooden spoon.
There we go, MTS Funkenhausen. Guys, let's get the predictions in. I haven't got the graphic up there, but we've got Wolves on Sunday. Josh, score prediction and first goal scorer.
2-1 win to Leicester. I'll go with Vardy to get the first goal.
Oh.
Chris?
I'm going to do it in the form of the commentator here. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Leicester City 2.
Great accent.
Goal scorer.
And then, thank you. And then I say goal scorer. I'm going to have to go with under. I'm still sticking with my Undertaker. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Ross.
So, I'm under an impression now. Wolves are going to be a very tough game. We'll watch out for Adama. Obviously, let's be honest, he's just insane. Jimenez as well. Got to look out for. Well, basically the whole side, apart from them two, is all Portuguese. So I've got Portuguese team. I think I'm going to go with. My son's calling me. What's the matter? 2 seconds. 2 seconds. He's playing on Star Wars. But
Come back. Go on, Reese. Give us yours.
I'm going to agree with Mark. 4-1. We're going to get braces from both Vardy and Barnes.
There we go. Right, Reese, Chris, thanks for joining us tonight. Me and Tom will probably be doing another watch along this Sunday. It is Sunday. So if you fancy coming on before, after, during, come and click the link. All right, guys.
Right. Cheers, Locks.
Cheers, lads. So, Josh, let's just get Ross's go on. Finish your score prediction.
Sorry.
Start again.
He just wanted to go to the toilet and want me to play Star Wars. Right. So I'm going to go with 2-1 Leicester. I think Jimenez will get a goal for them because I think he's a quality player. Vardy to score 1, and I'm gonna do you, Fofana, because I think Fofana bullet header, and then you're gonna get your head shaved.
Yeah, well, no, it is all right. I'll say it now. If Leicester, we've got to switch it up from Fofana for once. Yeah, Reese has just asked there. What's the hair?
What about James Justin?
No, I'm gonna go with. I'll say Vardy hat trick. That's a lot, isn't it, to ask for? I'm going to go with let's do it because James Justin scored twice, I think, this year or once this season already. So let's go with if Leicester win and James Justin scores a goal of any kind, even an own goal, then I will shave my head. There we go. Right, Ross, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Sunday maybe for the watch along.
Yes. I'm working, so I'll have to watch the game on the phone. So
pop on. See you in a bit, Ross. Cheers, mate. Have a good weekend.
Ross.
Bye-bye. That's it, Josh. As always, let everyone know where they can find you on YouTube. There it is.
Yeah, Sportser. If you go subscribe, that'd be massively appreciated. So yeah.
Gray says, Locks, why don't you let the fans do the bet for you? Because it will be if Leicester don't lose, then he shaves his head. So no, that's why I don't get the fans to do it. It's my decision. It's my hair. And then someone put Justin on pens. Thanks so much for joining, Josh. And if you can pop on for a little bit, maybe on Sunday, we'll see you then as well. But if not, we'll see you next Friday for next week's Fanzone show.
Yeah. All right.
Cheers, mate. See you next time. Bye-bye. So that's it, guys. Get your final comments in, get your final thoughts in, get your final views in, all of that. Michael says 4-0. We are going to get used to scoring 4. I hope so. Gray says the middle finger. Carlos says, I'll check your YouTube out, mate. Leicester Fan TV, mate. It's Leicester Fan TV, just like it is on Facebook. Leicester Fan TV. Click as a like, click as a subscribe, click the bell as well if you want to, because you'll never miss a show. Gray says City 2-1, and they are missing Jota, which they are. He's at Liverpool now. Vardy and Tillemans. So yeah, guys, as always, check out our socials at Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Periscope, Leicester Fan TV, and our website, www.leicesterfantv.com. And as always, thanks to our sponsors, who you'll see in a moment. They'll be mentioned. And yeah, that's it. Reese says here, are you on Leeds Fan TV again with that ridiculous game show again, mate? It's brilliant. Get your head over right now as this ends. Get onto all Leeds TV. I'll be on there. We're talking about the fixtures this week, and of course the Leicester game as well. We might even mention where we did them over 4-1 earlier in the week. So head over to that. But as always, guys, thanks all for watching, and come on, you Foxes.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.